Worldwide, famous cities annually conduct marathon runs that attract, of course, professional runners, but many regular people too who just love to get out there. On Phuket Island, I must say that the Phuket Laguna Group have done a wonderful service to the community over the years, conducting such marathons, and even a triathlon, which I think has been going for some 17 years, and people come from all over. One person I've met, though, in training comes from just across the road, I think, because he's a resident of this wonderful island. Gary Holden, who's a very keen competitor, from what I've seen so far.
I'm giving it a go. It's nice to meet you, Rob.
How long have you been living here on Phuket?
I've been here nearly 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
And
what kind of guy were you when you arrived, would you say, looking back?
I was a guy coming to Phuket to live the dream from England. Mm-hmm. I was a children's entertainer back in the UK. And called Mr. Jellybelly.
Oh, you were Mr. Jellybelly already?
Yeah, I was Mr. Jellybelly, yeah, because I was very large then, obviously.
I see.
I basically came over here with my wife on honeymoon, fell in love with Phuket, and then decided to come and live here. So we went back to England and sold up. So I came over here with of wanting to live a dream, or what they call the so-called dream in paradise.
Was your wife equally enthusiastic about moving to Phuket?
Yes, it was something that we both made the decision. I mean, we came here on honeymoon to the Laguna in Phuket, and then within 8 months we'd sold our house, cleared all our debts, and basically come over here.
Do you recall a stage earlier in life when you weren't a jelly belly? Were you once a fit guy?
The fittest I've been was... I was about 15 years old when I was in school back in England, boarding school, and obviously doing sports then. And when I left school, I started to have an issue with my weight.
Yes. See, it's quite a surprise to find somebody with that kind of background now participating eagerly in triathlons, which are grueling. They're amazing, aren't they? Did you ever expect to turn into some kind of enthusiastic sportsman?
Not in a million years. In fact, to be quite honest, if someone had told me a year ago what I would be doing, I would say, give me whatever you're on. And I would have laughed as well. No, not in a million years did I believe that this was going to happen.
Well, what happened? I mean, was your wife saying, honey, you better lose a bit of weight or anything like that?
Well, it was January last year. I saw a photograph of myself. I thought coming over here to Phuket, with the climate, I thought we were going to lose weight. Not lose weight, but not
just be fitter.
Yes, outdoors. Yeah. And basically, the lifestyle here is awesome. It really is. But I couldn't control it, and I started putting on a lot of weight here, and going out. And my job, I was a DJ, so I'd be doing late nights. Obviously, you're on a party island, so you're trying to get everyone geared up. So you've got to be in the right frame of mind. So you're drinking beer, and then you're making the wrong choices and food choices. No one, when they've had a few beers, think, I tell you what, I'll do a nice tuna salad right now. You go for, you make the wrong choices. And yeah, that's just how it came. And then over the years, we both started putting on weight. And as I say, I saw this picture. And something had to change. I just couldn't maintain it. I was over 40 years old and I was killing myself.
About what weight were you then?
I was over 130 kilos.
Oh, that really is getting up, isn't it?
Yeah, the highest I'd got is over 150. Oh. Not that I was aiming to get that high or anything like that, but I was 10 years ago. So I've had a battle with obesity for over 25 years.
And then sort of fate intervened, it seems to me. Something happened in your life that you changed direction, and very successfully. We basically... I was over in Koh Phangan, which was an island off. I was DJing a full moon party, and my friend was over with me, and we got a phone call from his girlfriend saying she'd just seen an advert for The Biggest Loser Asia, which is a reality show about overweight people. And I was I've loved the show, watched the show, the American version for over 8 years.
sitting on the sofa, the audacity, watching these contestants while I'm eating a beer, drinking a beer and eating pizza, going, "Rah!" So I did an audition tape, and when I came back from Copenhagen, I did an audition tape, and we basically sent it in. I'm Gary Holden, I'm 41 years old, 120 kilos. I want to be Biggest Loser Asia because it's my time to be healthy and fat-free. I'm the guy that makes the fat jokes before anyone else can. I even made a career out of it. That's my past. No more! It's time for change!
So do you think they judged you as a suitable candidate just on size or equally importantly on personality?
Well, you had to have a criteria of obviously you had to live legally in Asia, and you had to have a BMI, body mass, of over 25. And I guess at the end of the day, it's like a double-edged sword. You know, they said to me, "You're obviously funny enough and fatty enough to come on the show." So, yeah, they picked me. So.
Well, I think other people think you've got to be game to do that, to go on television and publicly lose weight, which means letting people see how big you are to start with.
That's right, and that was one of my biggest fears. But I was a person that I couldn't do this on my own. I had to be taken out of my comfort zone. I had to be taken away from my lifestyle that I had at that time. And the Biggest Loser Asia gives you that opportunity to basically go somewhere, and all you got to do is focus and lose weight and get there. And okay, it's a game as well. But my main reason was to get my health back there. You know, I didn't win the money, but I got my life back.
Where did you end up coming in?
I was eliminated after week 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
is that pretty good?
No, that's not good at all. No, week 4 I was eliminated, but I'd lost 14 kilos on the show in 4 weeks, and then I came home and I had ignited the fire in me to do this, and I continued to lose another. What did we lose? Another 30. Just over 30 kilos on my own. In total, I lost 45 in 5 months.
That's amazingly good, because after the buzz of being on television and so on, suddenly to come back and then decide, will I keep doing it or not? That
right.
Must have been the hard part, really.
That was going to be a challenge for me, because I didn't know if I was going to come back and be disappointed and go back into comfort eating and
Yes.
and drinking beer and going back out onto the party scene sort of thing.
But you did go back to work, did you, on the party scene? Or?
No, I came back and I made a lifestyle choice.
Completely? Or even
Totally. I basically wanted to go on and help other overweight people and show that it can be done.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what age you get to, so I was just 42, so over the hill and back again.
It really is.
Totally,
Yeah,
and you know, I can't say enough about the show. It gave me the kickstart to get my life back.
It also has made you even more of a local legend, hasn't it? I mean, you had Asian coverage on the show, but in these parts you're well known for having done that, as well as having been a DJ to start with.
Yeah, they've known me.
Yeah,
quite a few people knew my character. Yeah, I guess I was quite well known in that side of effect. Not always for good news, probably. But no, I did a lot of charity events. We did a lot of emceeing, and yeah, I do anything to help the community out here in Phuket as much as I can.
Which has taken you now into the triathlons that are run here at Lagoon of Phuket.
Yes.
On whose shores we sit. I mean, look at this beautiful
stunning,
lagoon
isn't it?
behind us. There's some wonderful lawns. Mind you, sitting in the sun, even in this, it's something of a little sauna, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Hope you trim a little weight. I hope it does for me too. So the triathlon takes a lot of preparation. Again, you couldn't have known really what you were getting yourself in for.
Actually, to be honest, I was quite flippant when I said to the press, I tell you what, I'm going to take on a triathlon and at Laguna, and I hear they're doing an Ironman 6 days later, right. 70.3, which is a half Ironman. I put my hand up and said, well, I'll do it.
So, have you been able to turn this into a profession since you're not doing your DJ work now?
Well, the great thing is at the moment, I have been able to help people. I set up a unique weight loss experience here in Phuket, and basically people come and stay in my house that are overweight, and they can stay for 10 days, they can stay for as long as they like, and I put them on a calorie-controlled diet, and I put them through the exercises and everything that I did and my training to lose the 30 kilos on my own. So, and also for other overweight people, it's very, when you're overweight, going to a gym is very daunting. We don't feel like we fit in there. People would say that. You don't go in and see a gym with nice fat people on the, overweight people on the walls. You only see these people all toned up, and it is intimidating. So I actually take them back into the gym with me and get them used to the machines and get them on the cardio and basically motivate them. And I think a lot of overweight people just want to see someone else that has done it. You know, if they go to a personal trainer, yes, they do a great job, but have they ever been overweight and know what it's like to be overweight?
Probably
a lot
not.
of it, probably not. So I remember what it felt like, and I never want to go back to that place. And if I can help more people and show them what can be done, then that's great. And that's that's what I want to do. So I'm going to I'm going to become a PT myself. I'm going to become a spin instructor, which is a fantastic cardio. It's a stationary bike to music, so I can put my DJing back in, so I can mix my own music to the sessions, and get and enjoy life.
Okay, where can they find you, other people?
Where can they find me? Phuket.
You've got a website.
www.chule.com, which is TUWLE. TheUniqueWeightLossExperience.com, or you can get me on my Facebook, Gary Holden. Just click it and come on and come on. There's hints and tips, and we've got a couple of thousand people that are following us, and we've got the momentum going. So it's all.
Well, I think if ever losing weight is going to be fun, it will be with you, I'd say, for sure.
We have a lot of fun. Yeah, we do outdoor sessions and we do gym sessions, and basically get people their confidence in paradise. Yes.
To view more of my videos or to contact me about perhaps participating in your projects, please visit rodmcneil.tv.